Hello, everybody. If you don't know me, then there's something that's wrong with you, and there's not anything that's wrong with me. But I am the one and only Vari J Styles, and this is
Woo-woo. Nado.
Nano. Oh, that would be cute. Not trying to be a radio star, but y'all.
Video star now.
Oh, you are a radio star, but y'all are really watching Not True
Not
or
you
Am I?
all up in my black business
Yes. So what is wrong with
podcast.
you? But y'all, we're gonna get straight into it because we're talking about the one and only Renaissance from the Queen, Beyonce,
Beyonce. No.
Giselle Knowles
Carter.
Carter. You cannot
Mm-hmm.
forget it. And I'm just gonna go ahead and say it's 10 out of 10. We ain't even get jump. I'm gonna jump there.
Already?
I'm gonna jump there.
Already?
It's already 10 out of 10. We're gonna go through the track list, but I gotta let y'all know right now it's 10 out of 10.
Well, I'm glad you just wanted to jump right in before we got into the
It's 10 out
review.
of 10. I
'Cause
don't need to waste time. They need to hear it in the first minutes.
they've
It's 10 out
listened
of 10.
already.
They need to hear it from my mouth immediately. It's 10 out of 10.
hmm Well, I'm gonna wait till we go through all the tracks, but it's nice to know one person's opinion.
He know his is 10 out of 10 too. Stop it. Like he know his is 10 out of 10.
All I'll say is I did buy my vinyl today.
10 out of 10. Well, we want to go through the track list for y'all first. And we're gonna go through our top 10. Now what I think we
Top
should
10, we gotta do the whole ranking. We
oh
gotta do
yeah,
our
I
top
meant to say
five
top
and
16. Okay, yeah,
all.
boom. Oh, you right, you right. Well, no, okay, what is the track list from the beginning?
You don't know. We gonna start out with the first track, of course, the intro, which is I'm That Girl, which consists of a loop from Still Pippin by Princess Loco and Tommy Wright. I'll go on and say that, look, I think it's a great intro song for me, in my opinion. I think when I first heard it, honestly, I was a bit gagged. I was like, oh, bitch, where Beyonce going with this album? And then out of all the tracks, it was the most simmered, but it still hit. It really got me excited for where this journey was going. So I think it really set this nice tone for this big ass like party adventure.
I kind of agree. Yeah, and we're not listening to the soundtrack. We're not listening to the tracks because y'all should have already listened to this album. Y'all should y'all should listen. We don't need to play none of the track. Go listen for yourself. We just giving you our thoughts. But I mean, can I agree with Nato? I mean, I did say the album was a 10 out of 10. So I would say the first song, I'm That Girl, is That Girl. But I mean, yeah. It's not something that I play consistently, but I
Mm.
think that it is. She cute. She cute. She cute.
You don't play the whole album?
I do play the whole album, but like, no. I'm gonna be honest, with y'all. I don't play the whole album because there's some songs, like the songs that are on my list that are in my
Oh
top
Lord.
from 1 to 16 that y'all can't see just yet. But I'm like, no. And I play those over and over and over again. So am I playing the album from
Mm.
top to bottom? No, because I'm not dedicating a whole another hour consistently again. An hour plus actually. I can't.
2 minutes.
No, I'm not dedicated. Every time you listen to the album, are you listening to the top to bottom?
I not necessarily top to bottom, but I definitely play it on shuffle, and I'll end up playing on shuffle again. Like, ugh.
That's not the type of listener I am. I'm a listener like I find my faves. I listen to them consistently until I'm tired of
For
them.
that, for that though, because you said it's a 10 out of 10. But no, I would consider it a 10 out of 10 if I just have my favorites and I'm not listening to the whole tracks. Me personally, if it's like a slap 10 out of 10, shit, the first song gonna make me want to listen to all the songs.
But see, my 10
uh,
out of 10 is like I just can't dedicate all the time to listen to it all over again, over and over and over again. Now I can dedicate listening to some songs consistently throughout the day because like
mm,
I'm busy, you know? And it's just like some songs are in the moment. And I just don't got all that time, y'all. I can't listen to the album on shuffle all day. But I can't listen to some songs on shuffle because they just eat for me. They eat. But that does not
Mhm.
take away the album being a 10 out of 10. I just think some songs, i.e., the next song on the album,
Cozy.
Purr.
Cozy, which consists of a sample from some 90s Chicago house tracks, including Get With You by Liddell Townsend and MCF, which is in the bass. Unique, Unique by Danubi Dance and Kim Cooper, which is at the end, and it goes to Alien Superstar. And also ad-libs from the one and only T.S. Madison. And also, we gotta throw in there production from Honey Dijon.
Honestly, T.S. Madison's throughout the. If you listen to the song closely, she's kind of talking throughout the song.
I listened to that earlier. I did not know that. I was like, oh shit.
She's talking throughout the song, and I actually saw her on her YouTube live because you know she does stuff with Fox. She has her own show on Fox. So shout out to T.S. Madison if you watch this. Congratulations to your show, and I watch your other show on YouTube when she just like she talked about it and stuff like that. But congratulations T.S. Madison for being such an iconic bitch you are, and yeah, we love you over here. But
Being true to
Cozy's my number
yourself.
one. Cozy's number one on my list. Right.
Still?
Well, you know what?
Still?
No, because then the next song after that took place. Like Cozy gives me that I'm really feeling my ish right now. Like it gives me like I'm number one.
hmm
I'm the only one.
Yeah.
No one in this world can think like me. I'm twisted, all contradicted. Beyonce wrote that for me. She wrote that for me. Like I was like, dang, did she think about Vari when she was writing this? Like she
Mm,
had to think about me. But I think Cozy is for those girls that really want to, like
hmm
and if you're not into that, that may not be the song for you. But I feel like it's just it's a great little song, period. And I
Yeah.
think the production of it is just it eats from the beginning to the end. And that's just how I feel about Cozy. Is it still my number one on my list? We'll get to that later on because it may not be. Because the next song after that,
Lord. I'll just say, like, I agree with Ari, of course. Like, it's just a really good ass song. I think it's a fun song. I think it was great how it just transitioned, like, from I'm that girl into this cozy. Like, she's setting that tone of, you know what, bitch? You want to ride. And it's only the beginning. And it's just like, oh,
that's what I really get. I'm
shit.
emoting.
Like all of that, like every time. So yes, we love Cozy over here. But then she couldn't keep her foot off our fucking neck. She had to come through with Alien Superstar. Which I just have to say with a lot of the songs, I love that with Beyonce, like how it begins is not how it ends. It's a journey. Like just- she takes it there.
Her songs are like three songs in one. It's literally like three songs in one with this album, and that's one thing I
hmm
respect. Like with Alien Superstar, she took me on a journey. She took me on a journey, unique. Like
Unique.
that's what you are. Like I'm like category bad bitch. I'm the bar. Alien superstar. Like she really carried. She carried.
Mm.
I cannot like stress that enough. Like if you're not a fan of Alien superstar, who are you? Who are you? Like and you're right. Like it's the transition. How you start the song is definitely not how you end the song with Alien superstar because it
Mm.
transitions to the next song. No, no. Yeah, yeah, it does. It does. Alien Superstar transitions into Cuff It. Yeah.
Yeah. Like how you do that? How you do
And we get into Cuff It. Cuff It next. Y'all like
that?
y'all. Ugh.
Okay, like these samples. Because I just gotta say, I'm putting this out there because, of course, I think y'all should know this. But it's also if you go and like listen to some of these samples like as songs, if you're really a music girl. But yes, consists of some samples from Right Said Fred's "I'm Too Sexy," which is just when she's like too classy for this world, you know. Foremost Poets Moonraker introduction, and also an interview with National Black Theater founder Barbara Ann Tier. We walk a certain way, we talk a certain way, all of that. I feel like Prince would have loved this song. I feel like he would have gave this song like a standing ovation
I
because
didn't think about that until you said.
bitch,
I didn't think about that until you said
uh,
it. I didn't think
what?
about that, but you know what?
It's otherworldly. Like,
The
mm,
reason I love you is because my thing is like you get into the references so like deeper. I be
mm,
getting into it later on because I'm like, dang it, I'm getting its vibe. But then like when you know like the reference of the song sometimes like oh you have to Donna Summers and all these other people that are
mm,
being referenced and I'm like yeah and I love that Beyonce has referenced people like even like within like 2 words and she's throw it
yeah,
or a sentence and like you wouldn't even know like she dropped like a little there you go
for the girls that know.
for the girls that know for the girls that know you know but then some of the girls don't care some of the girls don't care.
I'm
No
sorry for
shame.
them.
I'm one of the girls that don't care sometimes, but my thing is, if you're really a truly music lover, you have to really go do the history because my thing is, it's a lot of writing credits on this album, so you got to do your
Mm,
dues and pay your respect to people that really put their work in. Because on one song, I'm shocked, and we're not even gonna get to that song right now, but I'm so shocked. Like a lot of people put their heart into that song, and it's one of my tops. So
mm,
it's one of my tops.
interesting. But yes, we live. We live.
I live.
Like, there you go. But yes, and how it transitions into Cuff It. And then the fact that she had I didn't realize she had like percussion credits from Sheila E. That was like, ooh, okay, bitch. And there was also interpolations from Tina Marie's Ooh La La,
Hola.
and that also goes into Energy. I'm like,
I'm gonna be honest with y'all though. Energy is one that could have been kept for
oh,
me.
you already get it.
I don't want to waste y'all time. It could
Don't
have
do
been one of the
that.
ones that kind of been kept, but like it was definitely giving. It just was like, if I'm gonna be completely honest, that transition was like very smooth. But then again, the song is like still one song for me. Like how we would just said, she has like 3 songs. Well, how I just said 3 songs is in one. That could have been all in one song.
Yeah, it definitely could have been Cuff It slash Energy,
Right, like
but
pure and honey. Like you know what I'm saying? It could have been like that, just smashed
mm,
together. But I'm not mad at it about it at all. Like it's just something that I just think that, probably could be in a filler. But I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad
mm,
at it. I mean, I don't know how Nato feels, but I'm not mad at it. I just think that some things are just like, yeah, I know you was like wanted to eat a little bit more. Just a little bit more.
mm. I mean, I could see that last part. Maybe eat a little bit more, but I just like it as a whole, like Energy. But first, Cuff It as itself is just good as fuck. It's this nice disco funk little
It's
moment, real
disco.
quick. Like, yes, that's what we
Disco
need.
crunchy vibes. It's like, yo, who knew Beyonce could put disco and Vogue sounds cunty like that together? Like, it's like,
Yeah,
mm,
and
mm,
all the way Energy, which has, well, I guess it no longer has Khalees
Khaleesi.
milkshake interpolation, but it also has production from the Neptunes and surprisingly, Snorlax. Who would have known? But yeah, doing some dance hall things. But
I was
like
about to say, I
our
just wanted to touch on Khaleesi a little bit. Like, I know y'all probably wanted to know, but honestly, for you Gen Zers out there talking about my milkshake girl, put some respect on her name. Put
because
some
she
respect.
inspired a lot of the girls.
Put
If
some
you ain't
respect
know,
on her name. I just think she was out of line with this simply because I just think that like she didn't use as much as she thought she did for her to put that much energy. But look, what Erykah Badu said, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit.
I
Whether
feel
I
that.
wrote it or not, she sung it. And she has to listen to her voice, not listening to writer's voice. So I can understand that. But it wasn't all that though. It wasn't giving all that.
My only thing with Khalees is, ma'am, those that sample and credit list came out a whole week. You wanted to wait till Thursday before the album came out to talk your shit. And nothing's wrong with talking your shit, but I don't know if it's getting calculated, but you could have chosen any other day. But anywho, I feel like her main thing was like she didn't give me a conversation. I feel like the one she need to have a conversation with is Pharrell. Like, cause he the one who's handling your shit.
Oh, I didn't have a conversation with you.
I
Who are
don't.
you?
And then bringing up women empowerment, like her not calling you the form of women empowerment when I don't get it.
I don't want to tear Beyonce down, but I can honestly see where Khalees is coming from. But that is not
Women
it. That's a
empowerment.
whole nother conversation for another day. And I don't want the beehive on my neck. But what I will say this, I don't see where she's coming from in like this fake woman empowerment stuff. But I can see where she's coming from as in a sense if she felt like she's been done wrong before.
Oh yeah.
So I can feel that. But you know what? Let's get out there. Let's get back to the track list because
Mm.
child, that's another story on its
But
own.
yes. Also, but yes, energy. Transition so clean. I personally do fuck with energy because it's just a nice, short, and sweet little dance hall moment, and it was cute as fuck. Like, and I love how it beautifully leads into "Break My Soul." Like, yes, yes, yes. I think that's all. That's also why I live for energy because it's just those transitions are just so when I listen to it all together,
Now I'm gonna be
which
honest
is
with
quite
you.
often.
Break My Soul and Energy do not have no smooth transition like Cuffy and Energy do. They do not. It is a break,
No, but I
literally.
still like it. I still appreciate it.
I still appreciate it. And the only reason I appreciate Break My Soul, again, I'm going to shout out to another person in the community, motherfucking Big Frida. She's getting her dues again. And I think that's my only reason why I'm like living for Break My Soul and also the freedom aspect of Break My Soul because my thing is it's
Hmm.
basically like you releasing yourself, you know? And
Yeah.
it's some feel good music. And I love how Beyonce is not afraid to, tap into other aspects of herself that, a lot of artists don't do. They don't want to connect with other people that are not like in their circle or in their community. And I love that she's like reaching out to the LGBTQIA plus because it's just amazing. And honestly, she's been doing that before this. If you really know Beyonce, and
Yeah.
I'm glad to see Big Frida get her dues. You know what I'm saying? Because she do this. Like y'all don't know, go listen, go listen. But Break My Soul is not one of my
Hmm.
faves. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I think it could have been a child. y'all
Damn.
broke y'all
Still.
broke y'all souls. And then again, I want to say this. When I say the album's a 10 out of 10, then I say like Break My Soul could have been a child. It just I can listen to it, but it's not a bad song. It's just I just can listen to it. That's how I feel.
mm, Interessante. But yeah, I just love how the bass line was a nod to "Show Me Love" by Robin S. And also, of course, the sample from Big Frida's "Explode." But like, I think when it first came out, I like how "Break My Soul" was just it was this different sound, but it's just like you don't know where the fuck she going because bitch, house and bounce. Like at first, it's like, but it's just like damn. At the same time,
You didn't
this
like
is
the
actually kind
Exploder
of good.
aspect?
No, I did. It's just again, it's like two different sounds like really
Sounds.
fused, and I was just like. Part of me was like, girl, if you're gonna do house. But at the same time, it's like, I kind of like this. And then as I started listening to it more, I'm like, you're gonna break my soul. Like, ah! Like, yes, I was here for it. And I think that also listening to the album, I'm one of those people that believe listening to the album fully through, you can like some songs even more. That's how I was with positions for positions. Like, I feel like the album really pushed the song even more. And now
Break
I
My Soul
really
is still
fuck
where
with
it's
it.
at in my heart. Keep it.
Oh Lord.
I'm sorry. Like I just don't care for it as much. But I think it's a good song. If you like I feel like if we're getting ready, yeah.
Yes. You ain't trying to let these motherfuckers break your soul. Like, what?
But see, when I think of a release your soul, it sounds like demonic. I'm joking.
I just quit my job.
I'm like, hold on. Beyonce's out here telling people to quit their jobs.
Like, Beyonce, do you have a job?
No, she never really told anybody to quit their
Mm,
jobs. But honestly, she's giving people the idea like, look, bitch.
I'm trying to bring my soul.
Okay. Um, what's the next song after that though?
Miss Church Girl,
Ooh.
which consists of
Ooh.
a sample from Center of Thy Will by the Clark Sisters, an
Oh wow.
interpolation of James Brown with the You Bad, and a xylophone-esque synth line from Drag Rap Trimmerman by the Showboys. That's actually a cute sample. Y'all should listen to that. And also an interpolation from Where They At by DJ Jimmy, which is like, must be the cat because it ain't your face. And I fuck with it. Like again, like when I first heard, I was like, oh my god, like mixing this church with this valve, like ah.
Honestly, it never gave me church. But then I was like, wow, I think that was the aspect for me that I was like, I don't think this is like the name of the song confused me. Because when you listen to the song, oh, you ready to shake your ass. Church girl, and then after listening to the song, it reminded me of like those church girls that went to church every fucking Sunday, Bible
That was
study,
throwing that ass.
and that was still throwing that ass in the house with their cousins, and that gave
Mhm.
me that vibe. And honestly, made me feel like I could see her and Kelly like twerking to this.
I love that.
I can see it.
I love that though. It's just like, damn, wow, because you gotta be a church girl. You can't throw a little ass or something. Like shit. Fuck
I
all
think
that.
is that a song? Must be that ass because it ain't
It
your
ain't
face.
your
So let it go,
face.
girl. Yes,
Right.
yes, 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 yes. I was about to say.
Mm.
Honestly, she ate. She ate. I wanted to be more churchy, but maybe it's because the word church. I don't have a problem with the song at all. I just thought it would have been like more of like a ballad or more of like a R&B ass song.
Would you
Yeah,
want a ballad on this album?
we kind of have one ballad. Well, we kind of have one, and I think it's a song after that.
It's after this, but
Yeah,
like, you know how the
but
girls you want in a ballad.
you know how the girls really do want a ballad. And honestly, Plastic Off the Sofa is a ballad. Period. Per hard period stop.
That's R&B.
It is definitely like a ballad. She's giving it vocally. She's vocally.
She is giving it vocally, but like a ballad.
It ain't a ballad. It ain't really like,
You
But
out of it.
It's not a ballad. I'll say this. It is one of the more songs that I feel like can transition for anybody that's not really into the sound. Of
Yeah,
the album. So if you're trying to go for something, I would rather you listen to Plastic Off the Sofa first. I mean, real people would say go listen to the album top to bottom, but
period.
you know, Plastic Off the Sofa will like be a soft spot for people in the sense that if you're not trying to like break out into like I'm that girl, because I
Also,
first listened to the album on shuffle. I told you that.
and that's not okay.
That is okay. I feel
Mm.
like sometimes you listen to when you listen to stuff on shuffle, it's like confusion, chaos, beautiful chaos. And then like when you go listen to it like all day like this, okay, yeah, I appreciate this more now because like it has a reason, it has a more of a ring. But I love the beautiful chaos because it's break my soul, then motherfucking
Church,
church girl, no, break my soul, and then you listen to like something
pure
like Pink
honey.
Honey. Yeah,
Right.
like like wow. Where are we going? This is like a mixtape, but I honestly feel like when you listen to it full out, like Nato said, you will get the journey. But Plastic
Yeah.
Out the Sofa is for my girls that want that more R and B
Hmm.
feel.
Yeah,
Who's on
that's
the
the
song?
most
Did they have any
R&B track on
credits
there.
like of like people
Um,
that are like doing it
no
during it?
samples, but a nod to Sid from the internet who has some songwriting credits on this.
Okay, okay, okay. Good, good,
We love the
good. No
internet over
samples.
here.
A song with no samples.
Yeah, there was a few with no samples.
What's the song after that?
Um, Virgo's Groove.
Oh my
Oh,
god, the way Burger Groove started off, it makes you want to go to a skating ring.
yes.
Like,
Already in
take
my
me to
skate.
Cascade.
Touch me, squeeze me. And it's a
Baby, come
upbeat, it's a
on.
disco track. It's about 6 minutes long and it carries.
It
Like
carried. It carried. And
the
then the way it
cocaine's in
began,
the air. Mm,
and the way it began is not the way it ended.
right.
I just was like, I honestly think that's the most like, excuse me. I honestly think that's the most like grooviest song, like disco song on the album. Yeah.
Well, that in the last track for me.
Uh, you might as well say Summer Renaissance.
I mean, that and some of Renaissance for me. Like they're the most grooviest. Like, of course, because I mean, I don't want to say it right now, but the Donna Summer nod, like it was with a play on that, and it really like tasted there. It's got some house elements, but still, like I love. But still, my burger screws. Like I'm ready to
Burgers
go to the
Groove
skate
is,
rack.
oh my
Like
god.
that ass. It's so good.
Put your roller skates on right now. Put your roller skates on. Let's go. Honestly, put your tightest outfit on. Literally, get a fake fro if you
The
ain't got a
body's
fro,
so.
and then no, I'm so serious. Get a fake.
Mm.
Like it makes me want to have uh like a disco party. And I have a fake
Yeah.
fro in the closet. Throw that on with a little tight little dress and some skates. We at Cascades, and I'm like, baby, come on. Like I'm feeling it. Like
Hmm.
emoting again. And Beyonce was emoting. Like her vocal arrangement was just it's just the placements. Right in,
Right.
right, like, come on. Like, who does that? Who does that? Like, the journey. The
Yeah.
journey. Was
What other
anybody
girl you
was
know
it
doing six
sampled?
minute songs? No
Was it
samples.
no samples? Yeah.
But and then yeah, how it goes into move, 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 which consists of a beautiful feature from this badass young woman, Tim's. A little bit of spoken word from the icon Grace Jones, and production from P2J and Guilty Beats, who also did some work on The Gift with her.
Okay. Now, honestly, do you think that move could have been like in her last thing with Black is King?
It could have,
I
but
definitely
that's
see
also
it.
The Gift. Like that's who she worked with.
When I first heard move, I was like, "Come on, Afro beats, come on, get move out the
Arrow Beats
way."
in house, like
Yeah, so I was like, I'm definitely getting it. Like, I honestly, I was like, this album has so many songs. Like, jeez, give my brain a break in a good way.
that was up. I was just like, damn, the girls can't keep up.
Girls can't keep up, and I'm glad to see Tim is a girl. Tim's getting her moment again. Like,
Yes,
come
as she
on, like
deserves.
she deserves, and I'm glad that Beyonce is working with people that she just worked with on the previous stuff, like Black is King and stuff like that. So I love that. Like, she's keeping the circle tight, but
Hmm.
she's still opening enough to like, we want some new sprinkles, and I'm loving that. I'm loving that aspect. Um, that's how I feel about that song because
Various stages.
it didn't transition into nothing else. Yes, it did.
Until he did.
You go
I
first.
would
You go first.
say for me already, that's my favorite song. Like that
Oh,
is my favorite song on the album, and I'm just
shocking.
it. It gives me every time. But yeah, it also consists. I was like, okay. It consists of a co-writing from Champagne Poppy along with OVO members Boy Wins. Ooh, I'm sounding like Wendy. Uh, I,
And no, I like that you said that. I'm like,
Boy Wonder, Jahan Sweet, Seven, and Nino. And fan cracks from Maurice Harris. But yeah, I'll say again, like she slid for me. Like I really love this fucking song. And I feel like if she did have that extra feature, for me, I would have been interested to see Doja on this. Me
no,
personally, like I
no,
think they could have
no.
had a moment, especially at the end. Like I really see it. I see it. And it's
You me
just
tell you,
like,
no, mm-mm, no, no,
no.
no. You
Why
ever say
not?
why? Because only one song on the album is a feature for real like that. Like, I mean, it's two songs on the album, three. I consider a feature as somebody that is basically singing in a song to me, not even like featured as in talking. So like a feature for me, I forgot his name, but he's in the song.
Beam with
At,
energy.
yes,
So
yeah, Beam. That's a feature to me. Another feature to me. Miss Hey. Or I could get another one, Kevin,
yeah,
in that
definitely
song
get
as
it.
well. Because Kevin's an artist, and we're gonna get into that too. But I don't. I was proud that the album didn't have FTs like that, like featurings. I'm so happy that she didn't like. Let's like make this our song type ish. I'm glad about that aspect because like it relieves a little bit of pressure off the girls to do really well. And then honestly, that's gonna add another notch under somebody's belt. Like I work with B, and I don't need that. I don't need that. The girls need to
Oh
put in a
my
little more work.
god.
The reason why no, let me shut
Miss
up.
Doja has been working too,
I
but
no
I
no, but
think it would have
she
been a
definitely
nice
has been
pace.
working. I just feel like she just needs to put in more work for a Beyonce feature. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I like
I
I
will
what I
just say Onika got her Beyonce feature before her third album. So technically, with Doja coming up with her third album, this would have been a nice opportunity.
that was back in the day.
Just saying.
That was back in the day. Like, what are you saying right now? Like, we can't compare that old stuff to this. And
It
honestly,
happened.
that was iconic. That
It
video
was.
was iconic.
Which one? The Flawless remix came out first.
That,
Then
but I'm talking
feeling
about feeling myself.
But yes, iconic.
Iconic. I
If
just feel that
Doja is gonna be in the what we're thinking is a movie for this project, if she would have been in that for this little moment, even if it would have been like 30 seconds, like 15 seconds, just come in, do your thing, add a little bit of like
in the comment section, write if you believe that Doja Cat should have been in this song because I don't believe she should have been in this song. Nato does, but you know what? I want to let y'all decide because I want to hear y'all opinions. If y'all think Doja would have ate on this song, I think she wasn't needed, but I mean, I want to see. And if y'all would like to put her, because I know y'all love to do mixes, so like mix her
mm,
in and let me hear. I want to know.
that would be fire. And also, I'll be interested to see who else y'all would see as a feature on the project. If she did, if not only the Doja, but like if she did have any other features, who would you have been like interested to have on it?
I
Choose
know
on it, I mean.
somebody.
Who?
SZA.
For what?
SZA is a great singer.
She is, but for what song?
I don't know. SZA melts so well when she jumps on anybody's stuff. So it would be a great melt. It'd be a great melt. If not her, I don't want to take it. I want to take it to somebody that I feel like is more deserving, like Kalela,
Yes.
FKA.
Honestly,
And
I
I
know
don't
the
even
girls
listen
don't
to
like
FKA.
her.
I don't
Yes,
even listen to
FKA.
FKA, but she could have been up there.
But I know Beyonce probably wouldn't because this bitch problematic. Well, I don't want to say bitch, but this lady problematic. But Azalea Banks,
She would have
Miss
ate.
AB,
She would have ate. She would
come
have ate.
on now.
But
Come
her
on.
sentiments about Beyonce and this album are it's a tomato for me. It's a
Yeah.
tomato. Tomato.
But it would have been nice
It would have been
if
nice. I said
it
Kalela.
would
Is
be
it
nice.
Kalela or Kalila? Kalela.
We love Kalela in this house.
Kalela would have ate on this album. No.
Yes.
I said
Yes.
AKA more than Kalela.
Both. I would have loved both.
Oh, they both would have
That
ate.
would have
You're
been
right. You're right.
amazing.
That would have been amazing.
Ooh.
Ooh. I'm thinking of it right now with that eight down. Ah. Okay. Let's get out there. What is
Yes.
the next
Next
song?
track is Ass Getting Thicker.
Hold on. Let's jump back to Heated real quick. Because Heated, Beyonce got in her rap bag. She got in her rap bag. And it probably was because Champagne Poppy. And that's all I had
Uncle
sitting in my
Johnny
head.
made my dress that she spandex. She look a mess.
And I just was like, she really ate. Like, honestly, we not giving that song as much love that it needs to be getting because Beyonce really ate down. Because people love that ending. Like when she really snapped. And I know y'all don't like spazzing on that ass, so I'm gonna do the new blasting on that ass,
That's not
blasting on
it.
that ass. You know what I'm saying? But she really did what needed to be done before she even
Mm,
snapped like that. She did good, but
yes.
after she snapped, I was just like,
Yes. Da, da, boom, boom,
ah,
ka.
ah,
Like,
I'm
yes.
over. But
Every
yeah,
time.
all that. What's the next song? What's the next song?
Ass get dick, which consists of production from Hit Boy.
Um, Ass getting thicker. Love that she put the Q in it. You know what I'm saying? Thick. I think she wanted to go real down south with it. That's that.
It's that
That's that.
thick.
I was like, ooh, she's in her bag right
Mm,
now. She's like very much. It's like it reminds me of like you in a car, you in a drop top. One, you just riding down the street, sun blasting. You like
mm,
that's that. It's I don't know. It reminds me like I'm hood Benji. Like I'm
oh,
Benji in the hood. Like I don't know. And the bass. Can we get into the bass?
yes.
The bass, yo. Like, I don't think people understand, like, the elements of songs
Mm,
change a song to me.
mm, mm, mm,
So,
mm, 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 mm,
who
mm.
was, do you know anybody that was,
I
like,
guess.
did the drums? Or not the drums, but did, like, the bass engineering of that? Is it credited? Or, like, because that just ate.
I didn't see,
Oh, okay.
but I'll just say like it was like one of the only like hip hop tracks, like one of the only.
Yeah.
You know? And like how she still maintain those house elements. For me, I get to see this me bopping my head and like dancing at the club. Like, but not just any club, like I don't want to say like a rave, but some shit that's just
Do, 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 do,
mm,
do, 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 do.
mm.
But still hood.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
still hood, though.
I'm like, I fucking
That's
love.
not hip hop. This is hip hop. That's what
Oh my
Beyonce
god.
said. Like she said, that's not hip hop. This is hip hop. Do 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 do. Okay, I like thick. I think
Mm,
thick is for the thick girls. It made me feel thick as fuck. Like I sure got my thick ass up and danced. But again, I'm glad that she did not. Another song that's not a sample.
mm,
It was solely
yes.
hers. Yeah. So
Hmm. And then next is All Up in Your Mind, which consists of production from A.G. Cook, not that phase. And also, I was interested to hear that A.G. Cook was also the chief architect over Gaga's Chromatica, not that phase. I
Chromatica
would
was a
say,
choice, but it had a lot of good choices. But it was a choice.
I'll say, as a Chromatica fan, I live. Like it was so good. And it's still good. And also, if anybody goes into the remix album, which also has some good ass fucking remixes. Especially the one with Bree Runway
Get into
and
Brie
her
Warren music
House
yourself.
Lab remix.
Get it.
Mm.
Ooh, Brie Warren could have ate on this album.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna be honest
I can
with
see that.
y'all. All up in your mind. I just think it was not all up in my mind. It wasn't all up in my mind. Like it wasn't. It wasn't all up in my mind. I did not live as much as I thought I was gonna live, and that's okay. I just did not live as much as I thought I was gonna live. But again, I thought it was another filler, and I could listen to it if I'm getting ready.
Mm-hmm.
But then, am I gonna really listen to it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But it's there. It's there. It's there. But the next
Yeah.
song though,
It gave me a little bit of Sauce for Fears vibes, which I can appreciate. But for me, it was a filler. Um, I mean, I do listen to it. I like it, but
Nato
it's
lying.
there.
Nato lying.
It's
Nato
it's
lying.
there.
Nato
No,
lying.
because I do
Nato
listen
lying. Nato
to
lying. I'm
it.
telling you that. Nato lying. He lying. He lying. He lying. He lying. He lying.
Uh, cut it out.
Look,
But
there you go. That's how you do.
No, it's cute. It's cute or whatever. Like, it's nice. It's there.
It's there. That's the
It's a little
perfect
woozy.
phrase. It's there. It's there. But are you supposed to be going to an album and expect to like every song though?
I would love to.
Okay.
I take the project as how it is. I don't like going in with expectations because expectations will get you fucked up in life. Except if it's Marvel, because I definitely go in with expectations sometimes. It
I was
definitely
trying to get on
fucks
you.
me up
I was trying to
sometimes.
get on you. I was trying to get on you. But you know what? Music doesn't have trailers.
Well, sometimes, sometimes. The
It
singles is a
depends.
little bit of a trailer, and
You think
some of the
so?
little things. I mean, yeah, and then some
Yeah,
people
yeah,
do trailers, like,
yeah. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Okay.
but
I'll give you a pass on
that's what I'm
that.
saying. With her only doing like "Break My Soul," it really sets your expectation of where the fuck she going on this album?
I
It's
feel like
16
what's good
tracks.
is before I heard "Break My Soul," she came out with saying how the album was going to kind of sound.
Yeah,
And,
that
she
true.
referenced like who this album was really for, and that's why I'm like, you know what? When I heard "Break My Soul," release your soul, but that's all I can think. Release your soul, release your soul. I'm like, oh shit, I'm releasing. I'm a lot of releasing, but
Ooh, Illuminati job.
okay, but you know what? There's another topic again, another topic, child.
Evil triangles. ah, America. America has a problem.
America does have a
Dun,
problem.
dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Like,
It's and then doom, doom, and then when that little bass come in, I'm like, like
mm-mm-mm-mm.
who is she?
Yes.
Who is she? Honestly, I thought the song was going to kind of give me a little bit of Childish Gambino
Mm.
when he did. What's this song he did? I forgot the name of the song.
This is America.
I thought it was going to kind of like somewhat be a little feel of that, but like I can't even explain it, y'all. Like it's just that like the beat took over my body. I can't remember the words to it because the beat took over my body. Like when he just did do, it just took over my body. Like you know a bitch eating when she started the song out with not talking. Like she's not talking, she's not singing. It's just you
oh.
want you to I'm like, oh my god, please just give me a dance floor right now. Samples or
hmm
no?
Yes, it contains of a sample from Cocaine by Kilo Ali. Good song actually. And producing work from DJ Taz, who did the hook and the cinematic synth line of the song. But yeah, it was, 90s down. I think
Definitely.
it's a great song for pre-gaming, like going to the workout. Like it's a good song for everything. It's just hmm.
Honestly, you hit the nail on the head when you said working out. Like I could just see me really going in the gym. It just has that upbeat, like
Yeah.
uh, 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 uh.
You believe in your this whole album make you if you have some low self-esteem, this album gonna make you believe in yourself.
I can see myself doing crunches today. I want to feel good
Mm-hmm.
on it. I can just see myself doing
Some
crunches.
squads, you burning the sweats.
Burning a sweat. I'm okay. You know what we
Proud of
haven't
it.
touched on? Where did the
But
Dream write? Because he wrote a lot of this album. So where is his credit?
I don't have that I don't have that written up.
No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'm like this. Where is he?
But
Because
yeah.
he did stick up for her when whatever her name is tried to like. Well, she wasn't coming for Beyonce. She was just basically saying she don't understand how a song can have 20 writers.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just like this. A song can have 20 writers because my thing is doesn't mean that the person wrote the entire song. Like if you gave like one sentence, that's writing credit.
Exactly.
Like
But you
that.
would think somebody who's been in the industry for so long would know something like that. So it just gives bitch you're trying to be shady and it's just like it's not giving. That's why everybody came for you.
Right. And then she had to come back and double down. Like, I'm not saying it was. I'm like, yeah, you
But what are
are.
you saying?
Yeah,
Like
what
you
are you
had
saying?
it.
Because you know your songs get sampled, honey.
And you gonna take that check?
Okay.
Shit.
It's pure honey after that.
Yes.
Should I go? Should I go? Should I go left? Should I? Oh my
Oh
God,
my god.
Kevin!
This one for faggots.
This one is for the pigs. This one for the girls. This one for the girls. You know, this one
Okay.
for the
I'm like, now
girls.
she really giving a ballroom track real quick.
That bitch said bad bitches to the
To the
left.
left.
And when Kevin said, I
Bitches.
can't get through, should I go? Should I? I'm like, ah!
But
I
yes,
can't
it
get through.
also
Should I go? Should I go? Should I go right? I'm like, okay.
had a loop from Feels Like by Mike Q. Listen to that.
Honey.
Moy Renee. It's horny.
That was a smooth transition.
I know we can't we
I literally have 30 inches right now. Swinging. Okay, you know what? That song is clearly for the girls, for the ballroom scene. Like literally. And I'm so glad again, another person that we love so dearly, Kevin Prodigy. If y'all don't know, go get it to him. He's an
Cause
artist.
they got music out.
He got music out. He's an artist, not just a
Mm-hmm.
commentator. And I love that, he wasn't just like in like one part of the song. I love that he opened a song.
Yeah.
Like I really love that he opened a song. And that's my
Child. When I
if y'all don't
first
know
heard
me,
that, I was like, "What?
I love
What?"
ballroom gal. You know I love ballroom. Like I love ballroom. So it's just like just seeing Kevin get his dues. Like
Mm-hmm.
I expected him more than anybody else to be on the album, to be honest. Because my thing is, if we're talking about Vogue music, house like stuff like that, to me, Kevin is the voice of Philadelphia. But into my eyes, Kevin, when you see this, you are the voice of ballroom. Period.
Agree.
Um, and then Miss Honey.
It's horny. It's horny. And I just love how it just beautifully transitions.
It got so much softer after that. Like when she
Yeah.
transitioned, it got so like it would had it pure had its like it just had its
Yes.
moments. Boom, boom, boom. It had its moments, and then like going into Honey, it just like transitioned so smooth into Honey, Miss Honey. I just love how it transitioned into it so much. Again, Beyonce is giving props to the community.
She does her research.
She does her research. Honestly, and it makes the album so much better when you do your research. Like honestly, and when you reference these people and then you give them their credit, you know what I'm saying? It makes the album so much better. It hits better. It hits home for people. It sure hit
Right.
home for me, but I was like, yeah, you did that. You did that. Cause Kevin Prodigy is top 10 for me. Top
Hmm.
five in the
Yeah.
sense of not in commentating, just understands music and knows his lane and just eats it up. Um, and that's all I gotta say on that. I don't know if you got much to say, but honestly, that is
You said it all.
mm. What's the song after that? I think this is the
The
last.
last song, Summer Renaissance.
I'm surprised that's not one
It's
of your
so
faves.
good, it's so good, it's so good, it's so good, it's so good.
I'm surprised that's not one of your faves, knowing you, Nato.
It is one of my favorites, actually. Now on my list, it's so many good ones. It's not the highest, but I do love me some Summer Renaissance because, again, that nod to Donna Summer. And if you know Beyonce, you know this ain't her first time. Ah, lots like it, baby. Yes. So again, she knows what she was doing. She wanted to end it all with something. Mwah. And the way it just fuses this disco with this house.
Doom
I'm
doom
like,
doom doom doom
damn,
doom 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 doom
it's
doom. I'm
just
like,
magical. Such a magical fucking
it's
song.
just like
And
it
ends
gets
it
no
with
better.
I'm in my bag.
It gets no better. Like
Hmm.
it gets no better. Some parts of me that wishes like Donna Summer was actually on the song.
Child, if only.
If
If
only,
fucking
if
only.
only, fuck it.
Honestly, even if I wouldn't want to, if Tina Marie was still alive,
Ah, that would have ate.
mm, yes.
That would have
But yes,
ate.
this would have definitely been one of my go-tos for the roller rink, along with Virgo's Crew, like I said
Okay, so
earlier.
now that we went through the track list, we're gonna give y'all our faves, like from top to bottom. I want Nato to go first because we did talk about it, and our list kind of changed. And Nato never gave me the list. I gave Nato my list, but I want to hear Nato's list. Let me look at my list
I
while he say
had
his.
I had to make it something special, a little
All
surprise
right,
for everybody.
we gonna
But
see.
from 1 to 16, number one for me, I said it earlier, my favorite is Heated. Like I love. Second would be Pure Honey. Like, mm. Third would be Alien Superstar. 'Cause bitch. Uh, fourth would be America. America has a problem. Um, and then fifth, Move, 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 Move. Yes. Sixth, Plastic Off the Sofa. Seventh, Cozy. I wish Cozy could have been higher, but there's just so many good ones. After that, what was that? Eight, nine, Summer Renaissance. 10, Cuff It. 11, Virgo's Groove. What did I say 11? 12, I'm That Girl. 13, Church Girl. Four, ooh, I'm off of my damn numbers. But anyway, next would be I
She
have it in
forgot how to count.
alphabet, guys. It's not in numbers.
Yeah.
But Ass Getting Thicker. After that, what would that be?
14 now.
13
Oh,
13 would be Break My Soul. 14 would be Energy. Oh wait, damn, I did that wrong. That would have been 15. 15 would have been Energy. And 16, All Up in Your Mind.
we have two of the
But
same ones.
I will say overall, my rating, I'm not gonna give it a 10 out of 10. I am going to give
Blasphemy.
I I would give it definitely a 9.8 out of 10. Because again, Beyonce did her fucking research. I love how she keeps on reinventing herself and just trying all these different sounds. And she's always challenging herself as a fucking artist, which I respect on another fucking level as a fellow artist. Not the same, but just artist to artist. Like I feel that heavy and it's inspiring, and I love that overall it was just a happy ass album. Like it was a happy, want to make you want to get up and dance. Like none of that other
NATO.
sad shit.
NATO, when your teacher give you an 85 point something, you like this, girl, give me 86.
You hold on. Like I'm saying, like all these fucking things, like it was so great, but and also she's just doing what the girls. I ain't gonna say should have did because I don't know if they could have did it like her, but like doing, she's just constantly inspiring the girls. Like you got to look at that and be like, damn, yes.
She is.
But I would give it 9.8 out of 10 because I feel like there's just more to come, and I don't want to just give her a 10 out of 10 where she's just like,
I'm
oh,
giving her a 10 out of a 10,
oh,
y'all.
like,
I'm looking in the camera and I'm telling y'all, I'm giving her a 10 out of 10. You say why? This is Beyonce's. Oh, I got this. Whoa. Okay, okay, let me give you my list. Let me give you my list.
yeah,
Child,
give
I
you
was about to jump out there. That's going to eat me up. My number
it.
one first was Cozy, but I'm gonna have to switch my number one and my number two because my second spot was Alien Superstar. But I'm gonna have to put Alien Superstar as my first one simply because if I'm thinking about an album, I'm thinking about like the arrangement of the song, not just the feel good aspect of the song. And I definitely believe Beyonce gave Alien Superstar way more. Like she gave herself to Alien Superstar way more than Cozy.
Mm,
Um, was Alien Superstar sampled?
yes.
Damn. I thought it was basically like one of her owns. Fuck.
It's still one of five.
It is still one of her owns. I just thought it was like, how you like, wow, we never heard it, it's hers. No
Mm,
sample, nothing. But my second would have to be Cozy now. My third is Heated. My fourth is Cuff It. My fifth is Virgo Grooves. My sixth is Plastic Off the Sofa. My
same
seventh
one.
is Pure and Honey. My eighth is Move. My ninth is America. Has a Problem. My 10th is Stick. My 11th is Summer Renaissance. My 12th is Church Girl. My 13th is I'm That Girl. My 14th is Break My Soul. My 15 is Energy. And my 16 has to be All Up in Your Mind.
We
And
have four the same.
oh, we did? I thought we only had two.
Yeah. All up in your mind, energy, break my soul, and plastic off the sofa.
Okay, okay. But what's your top five?
Heated, pure
No, no,
honey,
no, no, no,
alien
no. What's your top three?
superstar.
What's your top three? Make it even more difficult.
Heated, heated, pure honey, and alien superstar. Those are my
What
top three.
my top three have to be Cozy, Alien Superstar, and Heated.
Two out of
What's the
three.
best? What's the best song on the album?
As of right now, for me,
No, no,
it's
no, no, no,
heated.
no, not right. What's the best song on the album? You listen to it. You listen to it multiple
Alien
times.
superstar. Alien superstar.
Period. Period.
Like, bitch.
She really delivered. Like honestly, I was like, damn. If you would have opened the album with this, we would have went crazy. Like, not that I'm That Girl didn't make people go crazy, but like Alien Superstar is it would have. If Alien Superstar was the single,
That would have been too much.
it would have been
That
too
would have
much
been
for the
too
girls. They
much.
couldn't handle it. They couldn't handle it. They couldn't handle it.
It would have been too
Ah, shaking the
much.
table, shaking the table.
She broke the table.
That's why she gave us Break My Soul, because she wanted to break our souls first before she break
Child.
the table. But
But bitch, if y'all
I
have not
will.
listened to this album, y'all need. Oh, well, I'm just gonna say, if y'all haven't listened to this album, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing? You ain't making time to break your soul, and that's not good. Like,
I'm still
it's
on 10 out of
only an
10.
hour and 2 minutes.
I'm still
You
a
could.
10, a 10 out of 10. And the reason I am a still a 10 out of 10 is because I think that I was where you were, Nato, 9.8. But I feel like since she challenged herself, it pushes me to 10. She challenged herself, and then she added aspects of like this album that I just feel like are not being introduced to music in the sense like ballroom and our
Hmm.
community LGBTQIA. Like she's added that in before, but she really went in. Like
Right.
when she said boys and pure, my pretty boys, like she was talking to me.
Hmm.
So that edges it up to a 10 for me because I felt seen and I felt heard and I felt like this music spoke to me. She made this album for me. And I'm going to go ahead and say it right now in my heart of hearts, it will change if I go down the icon list because we went down Beyonce's track list of songs.
And she's definitely one of the only girls that literally has like no bad songs. Like,
Undeniably, that girl. But for me, I cannot believe I'm saying this, but this is her best piece of work
well, with that, if you saying that, what do you feel like Beyonce's Holy Trinity?
from like the best to like
If you
not
want
the
to
best
do
to worst, but I'm
that,
saying like out of the Holy Trinity, the best to not
just
I want to say
three.
least
This if you say three that are just like these are just essential as fuck in Beyonce's
in
discography.
an order or no, like they
If
not
you
in the
if you
order
want to do an
important.
order, I'm not. I don't feel like you should do an order. Just three that you feel are just essential.
I'm gonna do an order because I like to break rules. Renaissance happens to literally be. It has to go up there as number one right now. Like it really, she really challenged herself, and I've already known the vocal ability before that, so I don't even have to worry
Right.
about the vocal ability. So Renaissance, because it's just is it is. I would have to say self-titled. Period. You cannot not say the self-titled. What was you saying? In Lemonade.
Yeah, that's cute.
Ah, fuck. It's the sad part. I'm gonna stick
That.
my list. I'm gonna stick my list. I'm sticking my list.
You should. For me, and this is in no order because I ain't gotta do all that. But but of course, motherfucking Renaissance. Like Vari said, this was really like her making an album for the gays, like for the queers, and also showing how influential we are in the culture, just showing that as an ally. And it's just amazing. So yeah, I love that about Renaissance. I would also say B-Day. Um, B-Day was just on another level. Most all of her albums were on another level. B-Day, for that time, if you was alive during that time, you would understand. Um, and also, I would say four. Four was really carried for me when it was that time, like Love on Top, fucking Countdown. The video for Countdown is honestly one of my
You
favorite
got me
Beyonce videos
questioning.
ever.
You got me questioning.
Child,
You got me
like
questioning my list.
she put her pussy on for it. I listen to this day, to this
Bitch,
day.
bitch was
Like
pregnant.
four is
Bitch was
just
pregnant. Pregnant.
doing Love on Top. Yeah, she's that
But
girl.
I'm gonna stay on my list. I feel sad though because my thing is when you go back to the old Beyonce, it really set the standard for new Beyonce. And like with subtitles in there, so you know what?
I mean, I feel like that was also going into this new age of being experimental. So that's why you definitely have to appreciate self-titled, especially her setting the standard of music dropping on Friday.
Friday.
Like,
And
what the fuck?
that's the reason why I put that in there. And I think the reason I put Lemonade in there because Lemonade, although Beyonce had great music before that, Lemonade was what that time in the world and the things that we're going through, Lemonade had a message.
Hmm.
It had a message. And you can in those visuals, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Another level.
It just had the message just was like beyond sometimes vocals to me.
I think it's a little crazy that there is not maybe a like award category for like musical movies because that deserved more than what the general population
You know how they
praised
feel
it
about black
for.
women. You know how the
But,
world feel about black
but
women.
Beyonce, y'all better get it together. Like, come on now.
You know how
She
the world feel about black women. And black women are the mothers of mothers.
true.
But
Shout
you're
out to
right.
Rapunzel.
You're right. You're right. I really do think they should curate like a category of like something that like or music shows or awards like because she's really set standards.
Hmm.
If people are still keeping up with those standards, as you said, Fridays music drops is because of Beyonce. Period. And surprise drops are because of Beyonce.
Yeah, especially with a visual. Beyonce.
Yes. Visuals her I don't want to solely put that on Beyonce, but I will say this: she really brought the aspect of like, you know what? I want to show y'all that like music is like more than just singing. Because my thing is, it's a feel good thing. So my thing is, I want y'all to see me feeling good in my music, in the music I've created, and how I want to express myself in my music, and how I like other people to express themselves in music. So like when she creates her visuals, I get a true representation of her music, of how she likes to feel when she's listening to her music. So I definitely like that. Well, y'all, that was our episode on Miss Renaissance. And Miss Renaissance is Miss Giselle Knowles Carter. And if you don't know who that is, I just don't know who you are. Like, I honestly don't know who you are. And if you are one of those people,
You're Amish.
honestly, our other co-host, I'm talking about you. I'm sending shots. And you gonna like I'm sending shots.
Oh my god.
I'm sending shots to you, Miss Rapunzel.
We love Rapunzel, child.
We love Rapunzel with the bundles. But Miss Rapunzel with the bundles didn't have any special news for Miss Renaissance. And I'm coming in here to let y'all know before we end this good old podcast,
Stirring the pot.
I'm stirring the pot. We coming for you next week, honey, because you're going to be here to
Ah,
talk.
Isis, we coming for you.
We coming for you, okay? Because you already know how we feel.
I am
Disgusting.
disgusted. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for watching our first motherfucking video. And we gonna see y'all next week because this is a weekly podcast. So stay tuned.
Did you hear my bird?
Yes.
It came out of nowhere. That was cute though. You ate that. All right, y'all. We'll catch y'all on the next one.
Remy. Mwah.
Mwah.